seasons are upon us now. We must take care, not only of ourselves, but of each other, looking out for one another. The old people that would be more vulnerable, let us show them that we care. The way of the community from years ago, that's how it used to be, but now we have forgotten all that. We just think about you and me, not each other as a whole, as all being connected to each other. But we are connected. That light, that thread, that spark of the divine runs through us all. As humans, we forget all this, and we know you forget it. My medium does too. Even though she wants to be more spiritual, we all have our faults. We in the spirit world have had to learn our lessons too. We have had to learn to mould and shape our behaviour, our thoughts, our words, our actions, our deeds. They're not always aligned with how we would like them to be. But we have been in this world many times before we have stayed in the spirit world. Our incarnations, reincarnations have taught us well. If we have learned the lessons we needed to learn, and you will too. You may go back and forth before you learn the lessons fully, but eventually you will get there, even though it is frustrating. We're not perfect. We weren't perfect when we were in your world, and we're not perfect in our world. You put us upon a pedestal, but we had to learn our lessons, just like you're learning your lessons, no matter how hard they will be. Oh, it is cold. The winter of discontent comes to mind. You need to wrap up. Keep warm. Bear in mind the past, but also leave the past behind. We learn from it. We don't bring it into the present. We need to stay in the present, not go too far into the future, for that yet is to come, that is yet to be found. Stay in this moment of time, because that's all there is. Be kind to the animals, the creatures of the world, to the nature itself. Give praise to it. Look after it. Encourage our young ones to do the same. Be yourself. Be natural. Like animals are natural in their inhabitants, even though we were taking each bit of that away from them. But we will learn as a nation. We will have to learn, not just as individuals, but as a whole. Each country will have to learn to come together, to join together, to banish the darkness, so we can behold the brotherhood of man. God speaks one language, and that is love. Love takes many forms, we know that. That is the basis of all there is. Love thyself, love thy neighbour, love each other. Be the whole. We're not meant to be separate in this world. And so many things have separated us from what is real, what is true. Stay true to them goals, them beliefs, and we will help you on the way. As the snow and the frost leaves footprints, leave your footprints across the land, so they may help others on their path, so they can follow them footprints but make new ones of their own, leading the way to the light, to the glory of thy own. I hope these words you can take, they resonate and have meaning to each and every one of you.
They do, friend, thank you. Thoughts, words, anybody?
That's beautiful words.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So cold. I feel, I went so cold in there,
Yeah,
so cold.
I was just saying
Very
around you, you did
nice.
go very deep.
I wonder who that
You did go
was.
very deep.
I could almost, I don't know, I was shivering, but I thought, oh God, I'm going to start shivering.
I felt Native American.
Very
Right,
ancient.
everybody else picked up. I'm not sure.
I could see energy above your, to the right of you, just hovering above your head. Yeah, very, very close.
Yeah, because I think when I sat, I don't think I've completely come out of it. That's why I think
Yeah.
I must have been meant to go first. Because as soon as I sat there, I wanted to shut my eyes straight away.
Yeah. What was it you said? You hadn't planned on going in. So when you did your meditation, then made sure you were ready and punched the sleep in there straight
'Cause I
away.
didn't want to...
Hmm?
I mean, I heard you say come back, but as soon as I was sitting there, it's like, I'm going to shut my eyes. But I
Yeah.
knew I'd got to wait for you to sort everything.
Yeah.
Very wise words on both sides of the veil of saying that they have to learn their ways as well as we have to learn our ways in physical.
Yeah.
In going forward and not to live in the past, but to remain in the present, not to go too far in the future as well. Talking about the animal kingdom and everything.
Yeah, it's all there.
It was all there, yeah.
A lot.
Okay, who's next?
I've got to go soon. I've got to get there soon.
Okay.
Can I go next?
Yeah, come.
His
I didn't say
energy
anybody wants wrong
was
with
really, really busy.
message for all of you is to become a teacher. Your lives must be an example of teaching of the higher spirit. The people you meet, you must teach. You must not slack. You must not falter. Light will come from this. The world needs more light. Nurture the children. Some people you can't help. Children are innocent. Help them form their opinions. Let's do away with the violence and wars. It is so destructive. It will be the end if we don't stop. It's in your hands. It's in the hands of people like you who see higher, not the ordinary people. This message is important. We must be brave. Step up. The people who don't step up are doing mankind an injustice. Personal responsibility.
I don't know who that was, with massive energy.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he was killing me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was killing
Very
me.
powerful.
Oh, really, it was really hard.
Yeah.
I met him when we went to the church, in the church,
Yeah.
in the circle. We came out, I said to Caroline, I've got to get this bugger out of me. He was,
He's
That
very
was-
strong, isn't
yeah, it wasn't very comfortable.
He's a master, but I don't know who he is.
he? He's a teacher.
Hmm?
He was saying he's a teacher,
He
didn't
just
he?
called himself a teacher, yeah.
Oh, God.
That's not very helpful, because there's lots of
So
them.
cold.
Yeah.
The strong energies in today.
That was physical again, Dave. Thank you. It was too physical.
Make sure you ground yourself and
Yeah. No, it's alright, it's good, but I couldn't have held on much longer. Sorry everyone.
No, that's
I
fine.
jumped the gun.
Well, you-
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry if I jumped the gun, but that was wasn't as nice as last one. But
No.
that was quite.
But it just shows that you're developing, because as you develop and raise your energy, then you're getting higher beings coming in.
Yeah. That's very physical again.
You know, I did have one of my guys coming around me years ago, and his energy was that strong. It took 2 years before he could get close to me again. He
Yeah.
couldn't handle it.
Yeah. He was quite.
Wow.
He was quite big. He felt physically big.
Yeah, you could sense that in there.
Yeah, you could almost see something, couldn't
Almost
you?
overshadowing.
Almost see
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Oh, at
Yeah.
least I didn't get a blank, hey?
He's a knee blanket now.
Yeah, I've never had that before, where I felt literally like I was shivering.
Oh yeah, I felt, yeah, it was like
Strong
last time,
energy
I felt
today.
like my insides going sideways, back and forth like that.
Yeah.
And it was difficult to speak.
No, Rose was like that. There was a lot of movement in you when they were taking over and pulling back.
But,
Oh,
yeah,
such a
I
relief.
thought
It's gone,
so
it's gone, it's gone.
Bless you.
It's
Feel
gone,
that
it's gone,
power.
that's a
They
relief.
had it like
Yeah.
Weight lifted.
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
cold
I
like
couldn't
that.
wait much longer.
Okay. Who's next?
Quite relief.
Yeah, you can chill now. Bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, my friends. You will know who I am. I have been here many times before to speak with you. This time I wish to do something different. And if you are unclear who I am craziness. I wish to speak to you, but I bring forth another spirit who has been watching you and is intrigued by what you are doing here, and she wishes to speak with you. So I will draw back and I will push her forward, and I hope this will help her. Hello.
Hello.
My name's Sarah. I don't have an H in my name. It's Sarah. I've been in spirit a long time. I was only little when I went there. I wasn't very well. I couldn't breathe, I kept coughing. Then I felt really poorly. And I didn't want to eat. And then I stopped drinking. And I saw all these lights about me. They were beautiful.
didn't want to go because I didn't want to leave Ma and Pa. I didn't want to stay either. I felt so poorly. I felt like somebody was sitting on my chest, as if I couldn't breathe. It got harder and harder. And in the end, this beautiful person came for me. She was so pretty. She was just glowing. Glowing like I'd never seen anything before. And she took me by my hand and promised me I'd be safe. So I went with her. I lingered for a little while. She let me see what happened afterwards. That was very painful. I saw Ma and Pa so upset. And I saw my brothers and sisters. They were crying because I was one of the little ones. And my big sister used to look after me. I was so sad when she said it was time to go and I couldn't stay any longer. And suddenly I saw this light. Oh, it was so bright. And I followed this lovely lady. And she looked after me. I haven't been back since. But I have met Ma and Pa again. And they have been wonderful. They kissed me. But I wanted to come back and see this world again. It's different to the one that I had. It was quite dark when I was little. The air was thick with smoke coming from chimneys. People often coughed. People sort of coughed and then died. Well, that's what it felt like when I was little. But I'm not sad now. I can come. I know. I know I've been told I can come back whenever I wish. And I'm learning my lessons and reading and writing. And one day I want to be able to be like that lady and help other children and make a way back. Because it's quite frightening when you're tiny to go to that world. But when you go, it is so beautiful. It's full of light and colour. And all the pains that you had have gone. So thank you for letting me come and having a look. And I want to come back again sometime.
Just you can come back anytime you like, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you for letting her come forward.
Thank you for bringing her.
She is such an inquisitive little soul. And she didn't get to see much when she was this side of life. Barely 4 years old. And her life was gone. This life, it is cruel to the young. It takes them far too young experiences that they wish never to have wished upon anyone else. But they must endure it and pass when it is time to go to the higher planes. We are pleased with your group. You are really working very hard with spirit, and we thank you for this. And we intend to work you harder. And I can promise you that 2024 is going to be a very good year for you all. You will work, but you will see the rewards of that work. And you will bring our voices forward to the people that will gather in this wonderful place of peace and sanctuary. And we will be so pleased with your work, because you will let people know what Spirit are able to do. Yes, I know that you all know what Spirit is capable of, but there are so many who are still blind to our power. So you will sit here in this beautiful place, and you will speak our words of wisdom in the hope that you will help this world recover and stop these wars that are going on. There has been war with every generation, it feels. And what have we achieved? Your world is more divided now than it has ever been. We need to be together. We need to fight the negativity and the darkness in your world. And you can only do that when you are together and strong and determined to bring the light forward in front of everyone. And those negative entities that still exist in this world will see that light and they will shrivel. But I do not wish to go on about these things any longer. I wish to give you my joy and my thanks for all that you do, and wish you a very Merry Christmas. We